God.
People's hearts are exploding.
Hear the word of God.
The first time, not the 8th time, the first time. Women of God, hear me. There are men walking around with AIDS, look healthy. The first time, women are being attracted with AIDS and dying. Men of God, hear me. You can no longer sneak behind and act like you're straight in the front and being gay in the back. People are being exposed. Hear me, people of God. It's time for us to stop sugarcoating stuff. Call sin a sin. The Bible said judgment starts here.
House of God.
All right now.
You can't keep coming into God's house pretending like you love him, pretending like you concerned. And please, people of God, stop allowing your emotions to get you in trouble.
Preach. My God.
We're having emotional experiences instead of having Holy Ghost experience. Because when the Holy Ghost get a hold of you, you going to change. Something's going to happen when he gets a hold of you. We got to learn to submit. That's why we tell you, lift up your hands. That's a sign of surrender. Young people, let me tell you something. God sees when you're mocking. God sees when you're playing. God knows that he sees your heart when you're not sincere. There are small graves just like there are big graves. The Lord brought that to me. He said, when it was time for me to get rid of that sin in that tribe, he said, I want you to go kill all of it. Kill the mother, the father, and the children. Because they are accursed. Don't bring a curse in your home.
My God.
And thinking that God is blessing it when you know you are living a willful, sinful life. That is not of God. Hear me, people of God. The enemy, the Bible says the enemy portrayed himself as light.
Yes, he did.
He portrayed himself as light. And many times that when he comes, Sister Carter, he will come and tell you it's okay because don't nobody know.
My God.
But he'll be the first one to get you before everybody and expose you. Hear me, people of God. God is calling because there's a matter in your life that has caused you not to give 100% of yourself to God. I don't have to prophesy to it. I don't have to prophesy to you because you know what it is. And my question is, do you love it more than you love God? Some of you are too caught up in the matter that you won't even worship God with your whole heart. You'll begin to worship and the enemy will begin to bring things up to you and you'll begin to say, oh God, what about this? And God is saying, that's what I'm after. Stay in the presence of God. Stay in God's presence. When you're in worship and things begin to come up, stay in God's presence and begin to say, God, I give that to you. I give it to you. I give it to you. Because if you don't give it to God, it's going to take over you.
All right.
Come on.
Cheer you up. Cheer you up.
Cheer you up.
Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
My God. Jesus.
God said he's calling for a time of surrender.
My God.
I know you tell me with your mouth. He said, I hear you. But there's a scripture that even says that we worship from our mouth, but not from our heart. Because we've learned to be churchy. We've learned what to say. God said, I don't want that no more. He said, I want you to tell me what you have to say. Tell me what you require of me.
Yes.
Ask me what you require of me. Come to me and tell me what you need. Because I have everything that you need. That matter that you're messing with don't even satisfy you. It's just a quick fix. going to stay right there. I want everybody to stand. Let me tell you about this Christian walk. Let me help you with this Christian walk. Because the Spirit has really done great work today.
Yes, amen. Yes. Thank you, Lord.
And some of you stood there knowing that God was pulling on you. You know, every eye closed. You knew that God was pulling on you. The Bible says that pride is the leading to destruction. Some of us in here is so prideful. What do you mean with pride? We so worried about what people are going to say. You're so concerned about your image. You're so concerned because you don't feel it takes all that. But let me ask you this question. Are you concerned with being free, or do you want to continue to stay bound? It has to come a point in your life to where you say, God, I need you. I done messed this up, and I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know how to change myself. I don't know how to reverse this thing. God, I need you to do it for me.
Yes. Lord.
That's why he's talking about this matter. It's a matter that's in your life that's standing between you and God. Some of you, it's just your attitude. Some of you, it's you being ensnared by the words of your mouth.
Yes.
Some of you, it's just been things that you just chose to not to deal with, and God had told you time and time and time again. Hear me when I say it comes to a point in time where God will allow grace to cease. And he said, I will turn you over to your reprobated mind.
Jesus.
Since you love that more than you love me, I'll let you go ahead. But it's got to come a time that we're not coming and playing church. It's got to come a time to when we really want God more than we want anything else.
Oh, God.
You got to want it. Now, some of you just not going to want it. I already know. I already know. Some of you not going to want it. You know why? Because you're not willing to give it up. And that's fine. Because the Bible says, I'd rather you be hot or cold. Let me tell you what my gift and calling is. For some reason, the Lord has anointed me that when I speak out the word, that is your warning before destruction. Seen it too many times in my life. When I speak it out, people don't heed. The next time I see them, their life is turned upside down. Especially when it's you that God is after. Especially when it's you that God is after. I know that it is a few people in here today that God is after. And I'm telling you, this is the warning on your life. To get rid of that matter that's standing between you committing yourself 100% to God. There's no way else I can say it. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't make this up. This is your warning. You've asked God to send you a sign. I am your sign. All right. Hear what I'm telling you. Get it right today. Today. So what does that mean, Elder? I'm going to die. That don't mean you're going to die, but boy, your life is going to be so much hell. Because God keeps calling you. And you keep turning from him. And it's only so much he's going to allow before he allows you to be taken over by the enemy. For him to buff you enough that when you come back, ain't nobody going to have to beg you. you're still able to walk, while you're still blessed in every area that you feel that you're not.
Glory to God.
If you know, because it's not going to, let me just tell you this, everybody ain't coming. But if you know that it's you, that God is calling you because there's a matter that's standing between you giving yourself 100% to God, I want you to walk to the altar.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
There is something.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something. Them little secret things that you're doing,
Thank you, Jesus.
the secret things that you're doing, the secret things that you're doing, the secret things that you're doing, and you think nobody knows.
Thank you.
Those hidden things that you keep playing with. Those things that you have allowed to draw you into places that you know is not of God.
Thank you. Thank you.
He knows that.
Hallelujah.
I've always said, God, if I ever get to a place that I'm too prideful to get on my knees, bring me down. Because the worst thing you can do is be a Christian, declaring Christ, and get exposed before the world. This is your preparation time. God is giving you time to get it right. It's not about laying on of hands. Hear me, people of God, it's not about laying on of hands. It comes a point in the time when you got to lift up your hands and say, God, I need you. That's where we are.
My God.
That's where we are.
Thank you.
Because the laying on of hands does a quick fix.
Yes.
But when you do it for yourself, it changes something within you. On every eye closed, because I'm not, unless the Spirit leads me, and unless Pastor comes, I don't plan on laying hands on nobody. But what you have to do, hear me, people of God.
Thank you, Lord.
Hear me, people of God. You have to say to God what that matter is. And tell him that I give it to you, God. I give this to you. And I submit my whole life. Let me just tell you, if you're not ready to submit your whole life, go ahead and sit back down. Go ahead and sit back down. Go ahead and sit. Go ahead, don't offend me. Go ahead and sit back down. But if you're ready to truly submit and surrender your whole life to God, you need to get your hands up in the air and start talking about it. Some of you need to be on your knees repenting and asking God to forgive you. Because he done been after you for so long. He done been after you for so long. He done been after you for so long. You done ran from church to church. Let me tell you what the Lord told me. Let me tell you what he told me. I said, Lord, why is people so offended about going to church? Why are people so offended about going to church? He said, it's not the church. He says, but it's something within them about the church. He said, tell them it don't matter what church you go to. Until you get that thing right in you. Until you get that right in you. Until you get that matter settled in you. God said there will be no church that will satisfy you because what you're looking for is not of God.
Thank you, Lord. Oh, Jesus. I need Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
We want y'all to to come up. Some of y'all that's in the front, come on up closer. Come up. You got people coming behind you just trying to get you out. Some of you know what it is. Some of you know what it is. You've done it for so long, and you know what's so bad about it. We've become professional with it. We've become professional liars. We've become professional cheaters. We've become professional manipulators. We've become professional in those things. As God is saying, it's time to stop. Stop where you are. Stop what you're doing. Because I'm coming. He said, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. I'm coming for the bride that is ready. If you're not ready, when I come, you'll be left. Some of you children, you're playing with stuff that's going to take you out. And God is saying that you need to be obedient to me first. You say you love me, but you're not showing me that you love me. Surrender. 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 Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop trying to debate. Stop trying to reason with him and surrender. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to understand it. Some things that God do, you're never going to understand. Some things you got to just say, yes, God. It doesn't make sense in my mind. I don't understand it in my head, but God, I just surrender. God, I accept your will for my life. I've tried every way else. I tried it my way. I've done it my way. I've done everything that I thought I was big enough to do. God, I surrender. Surrender. Surrender.
Oh!
Surrender. Surrender.
Thank you.
Surrender. Surrender. Surrender all to him. All to him. All to him. Everything in your life. Everything in your life. He's after everything in your life. There's no hidden thing. You can't hide it from God. There's no sacrifice that you can give to God. God owns everything. What can you give to a God that owns everything? The only thing you can give is obedience. Why is that? Because obedience is part of your self-will. And if you don't choose to be obedient to God, he's going to give you over.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh!
Surrender. 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 Surrender.
That they will receive.
Surrender. Surrender. You surrender to everything else. But when it comes to God, you buck against him. Surrender. He's pulling on your heart. Surrender. Give it to God.
Give glory to your name.
Father God, we pray over your people that are here, oh God. Some of them are still hard-hearted, oh God. Rebelling, oh God.
Yes.
Saying you don't understand.
Yes.
But God, your word already told us in Psalm 139 that you know the innermost parts of us, God.
Yes.
You already know, oh God.
Yes.
So God, we ask that you will begin to stir up their life. God, I've spoken your word. I've told them what you said.
Yes.
So Father God, I pray that the Spirit of God will continue to move on them, God.
Yes.
Even when they leave out of this service, God, that when they get ready to go back to anything that is not of you, that you're holding them from, but they're trying to make their way back to, oh God, I pray that you will cause it to cease. I pray that you will break ties. I pray that you will cut it loose. I pray that you will take the taste out of their mouth. I pray that you will take the desires away. I pray, oh God, that you will cause sickness sacrificial life, oh God.
Let there be a breakthrough in the spirit. Let there be a breakthrough in the spirit.
Jesus,
Oh, God.
Jesus,
The hearts of the
Jesus, 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 Jesus. Holy Spirit, we give you full control to move by your power, cause deliverance in the house, cause healing in the house, in the name of Jesus. It's not going to make sense. Stop trying to figure it out. Just surrender to God. Don't try to figure it out. Just say yes, God. Don't try to understand it. Just say yes, God. It starts with a yes out of your mouth. It starts with a yes out of your mouth. It starts with a yes out of your mouth. It starts with a yes out of your mouth. Yes to your will, God. Yes to your way, oh God. Yes to what you want to do in my life, oh God. Understanding you're giving him authority to do what must be done in your life. You're giving him authority to change those things that are not like they're supposed to be.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Glory to God. Glory.
Have your way, God. Have your way, God.
Yes,
Some are still in their flesh, oh God.
Yes.
But you do what needs to be done, oh God.
Yes, Lord.
Break, oh God. 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 Take heed to the warning of God. Hear what the Spirit of God has said. It should come to the point to where you say, God, not me, but let it be you. Not me, but let it be you. Not of me, but all of you. Not of me, but all of you. Not of me, but all of you, God.
Oh!
Stir the hearts of your people. Stir the hearts of your people. Stir, oh God. Stir, oh God. Jesus. Jesus. That the ears will hear what the Spirit of God is saying. We pray that their hearts will receive what the Spirit of God is saying. We pray, oh God, that someone will come down, oh God, and will kneel before you, oh God, saying that I humble myself before your hand, oh God. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. God is trying to do it. He's trying to do it. The Spirit is trying to do it, but you're fighting him. It's not about a performance. It's all about your surrendering. It's all about your surrendering. However you have to give. However you have to give.
My God.
Jesus. 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 Some of you so hurt you don't even know what to do. You're so hurt, you're so hurt, you're so hurt, but God is saying that hurt is standing between me and you. You've got to give me your hurt. God said, give that to me. He said that shouldn't have control over you, but you allowed it to become your God. You focus more on it than you do with me. Every time something touches it, you turn back to it. You have allowed it to become your partner. But God said, lay all your cares at my feet. Lay all your hurt at my feet. Lay all your worries at my feet. Lay all your concerns at my feet. He said, I'm able to heal you. He's able. 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 He's able to do exceeding abundant above all. Showtime. It's your time. It's your time. Some of you haven't been able to receive your input of the Spirit because you've had that matter standing between you and God. You need to be asking God to fill you with the Spirit. You need to be asking God to pour into you. You need to be asking God to renew your strength. You need to be asking God to give you a fresh anointing. Some of you have been doing the same thing the same time all the time, but God is saying, I'm calling for newness. Calling for newness. Newness in God. Newness in God. Newness in God. A new praise in God. A new worship in God.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Yes.
Oh God, oh God. Oh God, we need you. Oh God, oh God. Change, 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 oh God. Jesus. Oh God. Oh God. Let him rain. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Yes, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Come on, saints, keep praying. You should be Jesus, Jesus. Pray for the covering of the people, God. Stir it up, Almighty God, in the name of Jesus. Someone that's not able, God, to change today. Have your way in their lives, oh God. In the name of Jesus. Do the mighty work, oh God. Move every hindrance, oh God, in the name of Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yes, God, yes, God. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I keep hearing newness, 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 a new life, a new attitude, a new walk, a new prayer, a new praise, a newness in God. Newness. Newness, God.
Thank God. Oh, your word.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yes, God, yes, God. Hallelujah, hallelujah. It's all about you, God. It's all about you, God. It's all about you, God. It's not about us, oh God. We take no fame and no glory, oh God. We take no glory, oh God. But we give it all to you, oh God. It's all about you, God. It's all about you, God. It's all about you, God. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Praise you, Jesus. Thank you. Have not only God. Have not only God. I want the power.
Bless God, bless God. Bless God. Hallelujah. Some of you are going to feel a stirring even when you go home because God is not done with some of y'all yet. He's not done with some of y'all yet. He's going to stir you up while you're at home. He's going to stir you up. It's going to be times when you're not going to be able to rest because he's still calling you. He's calling you to something different. And when he stirs you and you don't know why he's stirring you, I beseech you, brother, to get on your knees and ask God, do what needs to be done, oh God.
Yes.
Jesus. Because the time is now to give your all to God. Take heed to the word of God. Take heed to the word of God. And be blessed.
Yes.
Amen.